Happy birthday, Hans. Turning 60 is no easy feat. So, since I probably know you for like 30 years, so it's half of your life, I maybe know you pretty good. So let's see how I do. Let's go down a little memory lane. So I do remember that when I first came to your church, to our church, you had such a strong German accent yet that I really struggled to understand the sermon. But there must have been enough there to keep us coming back because now it's 30 years later and we're still there. You love to cheat at card games. Yeah, the pastor himself loves it. So it's always a good time. You were the most fun at any church camp there was, for sure. You had baptisms in the park in a water trough. My son got baptized that way. Let's see, you welcomed anybody in your home as long as they would eat carrots at the dinner table. Yep. And if I remember right, there was some kind of a German thing that you would say when you sat down, and was it water that you threw at your guest? I can't remember. Maybe somebody can clarify that. Anyway, and you still love your orange beanie. That I think from the Hansmobile to the orange beanie it has come. Yep. And Cool Whip in the refrigerator at the church. That is a good one. So whenever you needed a quick bout of sugar, in it went. Let's see. You were instrumental in bringing Brian to the Lord because you were real. You were relatable. You were just, you were a man with a strong belief system, and you shared it. Then I remember the day that you told me that once you were saved, that you were covered by grace and grace was enough. I remember that light bulb went on for me, and that was such a huge thing. I just thank you for that moment of clarity. And I also remember when I first was coming to our church, and you found out I was a piano player. Didn't take long, and I was up on that stage, and away we went. And it's now, I don't know, at least 29 years later, and I may not be playing right now, but it was a lot of fun to be able to worship, even though you struggle with that timing, I think still today. But we did have a tug of war on stage a few times, and I think I was sure to win. I think I did. And you were so instrumental in my kids' life. Each one of them. From praying to them, to baptizing them, ministering to them, to taking them to the emergency room a time or two. You were always there. And I thank you for that. It's because of you, Hans, that I believe we're all saved. It's from your teaching. It's from your love, from your friendship, your prayers, your honesty, your relatability. You never waver in your faith, and that's commendable. And I thank you for that. So I just want to say, here's to 30 more years. And we love you. Thank you for everything you do and for being the man that you are. Happy birthday.